The biggest push that I'm trying to work in the coalition for 2014 is to really increase our collaboration and our partnerships in the community, because we really can't do this without everybody being on board. The overriding key is that we are increasing the protective environment of our kids by decreasing the risk factors that our kids see every day in the schools and in the community. And so we have to have everybody on board knowing what we're working towards.
You know, the Wilmington Coalition is a vital part of this community. It's always good to have people interact with not only our youth, but through everybody in town. The coalition actually brings people together, people from all walks of life and all difference, pulls people out of their houses and allows people to interact, which is always vital in making sure you have a healthy community. Communities that get out and interact with each other are the ones that have a more healthy environment and are able to interact and able to understand what other people's feelings are and able to work with the youth. And when they see things that are out of line, can step in and take action instead of turning the other cheek. So the Wilmington Coalition community is very vital to the city of Wilmington, but the coalitions are also vital for every community out there. It's always encouraging to get involved and make sure that you recognize those things that are out there and stay in tune with your community.
The two main goals are to increase community collaboration and partnerships and to decrease substance, alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. So those are the two main goals.
So it's very important that these kids grow up in the same type of community and atmosphere that I was able to, and I think it's very important that we all come together, elected officials, community leaders, and the kids themselves get involved to inspire other kids that maybe if they didn't grow up in as fortunate of a place as some of us did, that there's still hope, and that hope lies here with the coalition, and we are a family. Maybe if they don't go home to a family that we have, then there's so many people here at the coalition that they can look for advice and help for.
We're not necessarily trying to give services to those who are already addicted. We provide referrals for that, but what we're trying to do is teach and educate our youth to prevent them from starting the use, all the way down to we started in 4th grade. So that's basically what we are doing as a coalition.
I've been a part of the Wilmington Coalition for at least 3 years now, and I love the new direction that it's taking, working in the strategic plans that were written and really looking at the data and following through with the actions that were written into the plans a couple years ago. So I'm excited for the changes that are about to come.
Well, I'm involved with the coalition because I'd like to have a healthier community. The great thing about the coalition, you get to know a lot of people and you get to interact with the community a lot and make people happier and smile more. And I want to go to college, so this will be great. I don't know, I like to be involved with people. I'm a big people person, so I just love the community and I love making it a better place.
So one of the big pushes for 2014 is our new board, which is Gina Stachowiak is our new president, Rich is our vice president, Carolyn Healy from the library is our secretary, and Debbie Rutherford is our treasurer. We're going to be going out and doing key sector leader interviews to try to find out what it is that they see our community needs in order to keep the prevention services available for our kids and to keep our community drug-free.
I got involved with the coalition roughly just over a year ago, and I picked it up when I got promoted at the police department to deputy chief and started attending all their meetings. And I really didn't understand what it was about until attending their meetings, and it really opened my eyes to what they actually do and the amount of time that they put into preparing and doing the things that they do for the kids of Wilmington, and not just kids. I mean, they cater to individuals, adults, pretty much everybody. And with the addition of Christina, she really brought me in even closer to helping as we could on our end as the police department, and we hope to further our relationship with the coalition and with the board to establish who knows what. I mean, there's so much we can do together, and I think we're just scratching the surface. You know, and little things from providing drug bins to creating even money from our benevolent fund to help some of their kids to some of their camps. Something that that we talked about looking in the future to providing to the coalition and working more closely together. Because we both need each other. I mean, we need the coalition, and the coalition needs us. So I hope to see a lot of good things in the next few years.
Each one of these works with kids one-on-one when they see it. Our faith, community, families, schools, we're all working with individual kids. Coalition is different because we're working with the entire environment. We are working to change how the community works through limiting access and changing our laws and ordinances.
I believe in the coalition is starting with the people that are in charge here. They have a true feel for the community, the needs of the community. I feel, being a school employee, that the connection that they bring to the students of Wilmington and the families of Wilmington is something that is greatly needed here. They have really opened the eyes of a lot of people in our community for the needs that we see, that the kids have been asking for a long time. And I think it's a great gateway to enhance our community and to become one with each other.
We started a youth group called YCATS. They named themselves, and it's the Youth Community Action Team. Right now it stands at about 28 kids who are very much focused on helping to decrease the drugs, alcohol, and tobacco in their school. But it's one of the first times the youth have been so actively engaged.
Coalition because I thought it was a great program that kids in our community need to know, and adults too, because we need to get it out there, and so they know what the effects are having on them and how it's affected me. It's just giving me an idea how everything does affect you, and it's kind of inspired me to go and tell my friends that, and people are.
Kids have so much peer pressure nowadays, and they need positive role models. They need reinforcement to know that they are good kids, and they don't have to say yes to peer pressure, that they can say no. And I feel like the coalition's a healthy way to get this across to them, where they can feel safe and protected and know that people care about them, that they're not going to browbeat them and yell at them and threaten them, that they can come to us for help. I belong because I'm a concerned citizen, and my faith teaches me to reach out to
I just
people.
spoke to a young person who helped with Road to Reality this year, and she said that she couldn't wait till the next time we do Road to Reality because she really felt that it was that it helped open up communication skills between the kids and between the parents and the kids, and it felt really good to hear that, because sometimes working with the coalition, you can feel like you're banging your head up against the wall, because it seems the more that you work, the less people listen, the less people hear. That there are people that the coalition has helped make a difference in their lives, and they now think about things that they didn't think about before. I think probably the biggest thing that the coalition did for me is that way back in the beginning, it helped me have the strength to stand up to my own child, to say, I understand that you think you're being responsible, but responsible begins at the age of 21. Doing something illegal is not being a responsible person. Even though you're not drinking and driving, it's still not being a responsible person. My work with the coalition has helped me stop and think that, wait a minute, I need to be a good role model, not only for my own children, my own family, but I need to be a good role model for the people in this community. They need to see that, we believe in what we preach, what I'm out there singing from the rooftops, whether they're listening or not, I truly, truly believe that Wilmington is a wonderful
So
community.
we're looking for all of you to partner with us and to support us and, you know, come out to our events, support the
I initially got interested in the coalition because of the Neighborhood Watch program, and just kind of liked what it stands for in the community, looking out for the community. So I enjoy meeting with all the people and trying to help out where I can. Period.
Good. Cut.
Yeah, good.